आज हम लोग देखने वाले कि क्लॉड हमको कैसे सजेशन देता है कंटेनराइजेशन के ऊपर। जैसे कि मैं उसको बोलूँगा कि हाय, और उसने मेरा नाम ले लिया, और फिर देखेंगे इसकी क्षमता क्या है। जैसे कि मैं बोलूँगा आई हैव टू क्रिएट समथिंग बेटर देन कंटेनराइजेशन, तो बोलेगा दैट्स एन एम्बिशियस गोल। ओके, कंटेनर solve some real problems but also has plenty of pain points. What angle are you thinking about attacking from? Complex to manage. Developer experience is painful. Security isolated apps performance over it. We will say too complex to manage. फिर उसके बाद audit complex is a real enemy. Particularly तो उसको हम बोलेंगे कि like something that will sit inside the container, so like nano service. Interesting idea, something that lives inside the container but acts as an lightweight service mesh or process. ठीक है। क्या करें फिर? Clarify questions to sharpen the confidence, secret injection, observe metrics. Metrics बोलेंगे, नहीं तो supervision crash recovery, inter container communication। हाँ, क्या बोलेंगे? I am not sure what we can put inside the container nano service and what it will do. You can suggest. Yeah, any container, what's the target runtime? All of above. And you are open to defining what does. Let me think through its proper core and set it's very content to the basic levels running you deployed, and you are blind unless you are back in tooling a nano service sitting inside every container. Will change that. Okay. Expose a tiny HTTP endpoints without the app needing to implement it. Track CPU, open file descriptors, process tree from inside, which is more accurate than external scraping. Like unexpected process swapping inside the container. The killer differentiator would be zero change to the app image to inject this nano service as its init process. Does the direction resonate? Which of the capacities feel like the core to build around first? Mm, I think works on Docker container. Like I will ask him like what is I will ask him what does container consist of inside. Okay, inside spelling is wrong, but it's okay. It can understand. The container is a core. Kernel privilege. What does it in? What makes it a container? Namespace isolated that the process can see. Process ID its own process tree, net its own network interfaces, mount its own file file system view, its own host name, its own inter-process communication, its own user group ID. What the fuck? Okay, control what it can use CPU memory. Okay, there is a tree, Kubernetes pods and no Kubernetes pod nodes, pods, then container, and I need to create. hmm, I need to create new like nano service inside the container. Exactly, you are extending the tree one level deeper. Yep. So every container, it's a tiny resident agent. Think of it container, think of it Kubernetes manage the cluster, Kubelet manage the node, container D Docker manages the container, your nano service manages what's inside the container. The closest existing concept is PID. Initial process. Right now most containers have either the app itself as PID, bad practice, no signal handling, ini or dump init as PID minimal just fixes zombie process. Your nano service will be a smarter PID. It wraps the app, owns the life cycle, and provides a runtime layer that the container orchestration above it can't see or doesn't care about. The tree would really look like cluster orchestration, machine management, co-located containers, isolated process group, nano service PID, runtime intelligence, your actual workload. This is actually gap in the ecosystem today. Okay. Does there any service in world right now I am creating? Then वो बोलेगा नहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है. Yes, there are some existing. अरे existing things in the space. Mm. So it will fix signal handling and zombie raping. That's all they do. Very minimum errors. Distributed application runtime. Sidecar pattern. But run as a separate container in the pod. Heavy Istio. Also separate container focused purely on networking service mesh very heavy. The gap you are targeting, nobody has built a lightweighted cloud native PID nano agent that lives inside the container. Not allowed. It's friendly and okay best. Advance advantage you already built Go based infrastructure tooling. New radar, yep. A single static Go binary as PID with near zero overheat is very achievable. This is a real gap on naming and architecture it. Yes, let's decide a name that we are building for a nano service. Let's build it out first. It's aware of everything around it. It drops the app process. Something like a family, I think. Core new cell. Okay. Mm, let's new init. Not okay. Linear. Check new rep dot com. Funny. नहीं है. और इसको. I think new cell is good. Sounds good. New cell. Let's keep it as new cell. New new cell. Okay. New cell. Kubernetes node pod container new cell. Perfect. New cell watcher and gracefully shut down. What should new cell killer first feature be? Metric. Okay. इनसाइड एक कंटेनर फीचर में तो डालेंगे हम लोग पहले तो ऑटो रीस्टार्ट इनसाइड कंटेनर मैट्रिक्स. चलो ये डाल के देखते हो मैट्रिक्स जरूरी है. सिंगल स्टैटिक बाइनरी 5 MB Zero dependency, zero overhead. What a new cell can see from inside proc. Okay, proc cell. A new cell itself, your app process, CPU usage, memory, open file distributor, open connections, disk read writes, container memory selling, load inside the namespace. Okay, no externalization needed, no scrapping from outside. Yep. Okay. ओके गाइस, ये फोर्थ पार्ट था। अगले में हम लोग कोडिंग करवाएंगे इससे, और इसको ये बनवा के रहेंगे इससे। ठीक है, थैंक्स सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग।